name is Adele, and we're here to record a documentary about the preparation for my beauty pageant. I had a lot of doubts going through this process, whether or not I would be accepted in the beauty pageant arena. I started preparing for the pageant in the spring of 2015, and at the time I was working at my high school, Nichols School in Buffalo, New York, and for my poem, my spoken word poem, I was working with a drama teacher, Miss Kelly, Kristen Kelly, and she helped me cut my poem down from like 5 minutes to 90 seconds, which was a challenge to me. But the most nerve-wracking thing was learning how to walk in heels. I went to my dance teacher, Miss Elaine Gardner.
What's up, Elaine?
Hey there.
I'm ready. I brought my gown.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my gown's over there, and I have my bathing suit too.
So do you want to put, which one do you want to put on first?
Let's do the gown because I'm most nervous about that.
Okay,
because I don't want to like trip over my stuff.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, she had like all these cues that I had to follow, which were really hard to remember. Like I remember I have to like be, you know, like tall in my chest, but like also be soft, like you're caging a hummingbird or something, like all this stuff, or like walk like you have like an egg on your head. And then there's another one where it's like pretend that you have ping pong balls like in your armpits.
Portions of the body. You want to keep the central core of the body kind of forward.
Pull my thumbs in. I guess I would get so nervous that I would walk with my thumbs out and it just like looked really weird. I don't know. I was just trying to do what I had to do, not to look like a butch in a dress, which I felt like sometimes. There's one day when I felt a little bit more comfortable because I think I was wearing a tank top and jeans and I didn't mind walking in heels, but for some reason if I put on the bathing suit or the dress, I felt very uncomfortable. And so Elaine told me that, and I think a lot of, well, of course actresses, but I think a lot of dancers and a lot of people who have to put on a show are not necessarily who they are on stage. They're putting on a character and they mentally have to prepare to be that other person, though that might be them. There's a certain amount of preparation.
The fact that she's smiling and looking comfortable and like holding herself well draws attention away from her feet.
Okay.
And that way, like if she does wobble a little bit,
It's not gonna be noticeable. Okay.
Somebody told me the other day, it's like they're paying attention not so much as how you walk, as how comfortable you are, even if you look kind of jacked.
Hopefully you won't be looking.
No, like jacked up. I mean, like if I walk like this and I still look comfortable. We didn't know what we were going to expect at the show. She was preparing me for everything. Like if I had to do a little dance number in the beginning. I don't know if you've seen those before, but sometimes the pageant girls all do this like small choreographed number, and so that means that I would have to be able to move in heels, and so she would teach me these step ball changes and these twirls and all this stuff that I was just not good at. Like you could hear the bottoms of my heels like scraping the floor, and I was getting caught and I was tripping, and the other thing that we had to practice that I knew that I had to do was taking off the sarong when you're walking in the bikini, which is just, not gonna lie, just a weird thing. But it was also very exhausting and frustrating to learn all of those movements and to be super aware of all of them, because it just doesn't come naturally to me. And what Elaine told me was that it's not that my walk naturally is a bad walk. It's just because I was a soccer player and I ran track, the way that I was taught to move is actually very different than the way that I would have to walk on a pageant stage. So what she was essentially doing was breaking me down to build me back up into this other character that I naturally just wasn't. My mom was pretty happy that I was entering this pageant because you know, I've been a tomboy since I was very young, and I actually thought I wanted to be a ballerina up until the time I discovered soccer, and then I chucked all my dresses. Well, I didn't chuck them because I was not in control of anything that I owned when I was 5, but I did not want to wear them, and I think my mom was a little disappointed that she couldn't dress up her little girl anymore, and she didn't really know what to buy me anymore. So she was really happy when she heard that I was going to do this and become less of a jock, though she does support me in my athletic pursuits, but I think she sometimes misses like the little girl that, you know, just like being girly. I don't know. I do on occasion, it's just like not most of the time. And so she was really gung-ho in helping me trying to find my dress, because we needed a couple of dresses for the performance. So actually we shopped for a couple of dresses. She helped me pick out my shoes. We went to DSW.
Are smoother?
No. My green ones have a lot more tread on them.
Which is what you want. Right. But that's right. So you need to walk around with these with okay.
Yeah, so let's
All right.
get the
Okay, so you want to just hold them up so I can see them? There you go. Good. No, you're fine. Please. It's okay.
So these are the shoes.
Okay.
And like, she was super proud of the deals that she got. We got 2 pairs of shoes. I can't remember how much it cost. I think it was something absurd, like $20-something for 2 pairs of shoes at DSW. She got them all off the sales rack, which, as you know, it's really hard to hunt through those to find gems. And so we even like took a photo of the receipt because she was just so proud. She also had like DSW bucks on her too. So it was DSW bucks and this huge discount. She was very proud of herself, and I was very proud of her. So she was a big support for me. She helped film some of my walk sessions because she just really wanted me to be the more refined adult that she knew that I could be, and I was happy to spend the time with her and go shopping with her and bond with her over something that she values. Oh yeah, and the swimsuit shopping. I went to this swimwear shop in Buffalo, New York called Blum's, and I went with my friend Victoria, who was very supportive of me, and we like to work out together, so she was like very happy to come along and go swimsuit shopping with me. I hadn't gotten a new bathing suit in a really long time, and I wanted something that fit right, and I heard Blum's was like the best swim shop in the area, so I went there. And it definitely is a cool place to go because everyone there knows so much about swimsuits, all female staff, and as soon as they heard that I was going for this pageant, like the whole store just like stopped what they were doing. Luckily it was a really slow day, and they just kept grabbing me suits.
I don't want to hear that.
We don't have any in darker shades.
You know what?
It's like, that doesn't look good, this doesn't look good, no, you need something with a little bit more color, a little bit more lift here. I'm probably not even using the right terms, but they were just all over it. And it's cool because I think what I discovered throughout this whole process is that, I'm just realizing this now, is that I don't know if we're always told, but there's a common trope that girls tend to be catty with each other when it comes to looks or like, I don't know, what we wear or or like how our hair looks or whatever, but everyone was nothing but positive and supportive around this thing. And yeah, it was cool to meet like a ton of women who were all about supporting each other.